Welcome to the Personal Finance Workbench. My student loans were a monster that grew to become incredibly powerful. I defeated my student loan monster payment by payment. Eventually, I was able to pay off all of my student loans. It wasn't easy, but it was really worth it. And I'll tell you how I did it. If you came here looking for a magic wand that erases student loan debt, I'm sorry, but magic wands are on back order right now. Instead, I can tell you about the lessons learned in Adulting 101. Things worked out for me, and maybe you can follow a similar path so that things work out for you too. When I left college, I had a pile of different student loans and a car loan, plus some credit card debt. There was no way that I could pay for an apartment and all the things I needed to start a new life after college while making payments on all of these loans at the same time. It would be impossible. My debt situation was terrible, and I was at the financial low point of my life. In a situation like this, you need a plan. Otherwise, this could have become a financial death spiral. So I bit the bullet and moved back in with my parents. I was very fortunate that I was raised by kind and loving people. They were willing to take me back in, no questions asked. I focused my time on finding a job. My social life was put on hold. Without money coming in, I couldn't make my student loan payments or car payments. Fortunately, after only 2 months of job hunting, I found a job. It wasn't the greatest job, it wasn't the best pay, but I was willing to trade my time and energy for some money. I was in a financial hole and I needed to get out. After I got a job, I restarted my social life. But I made sure not to go crazy on spending. Every month I made the car payment, and every month I made the student loan payment, and the credit cards. Having all this debt hanging over my head was nerve-wracking at times. The student loan debt was much larger than anything else, and it kept pressing down on me. I decided to pay off the student loan debt last because it was so much bigger than the others. First, I increased my payments to the credit card companies. After the credit cards were paid off, I focused on the car loan. The car loan was a financial disaster. You can see the video on my car loan fail on this channel. I'm not going to tell you that the process of paying off my debts was fast and easy. It wasn't. The loan payments went on and on. I worked, I earned, I paid, rinse and repeat. As the years went by, I continued slicing away at my student loan debt. At work, I got promoted. That came with a small bump in salary. The salary bump went into my savings account. I wasn't sophisticated about my student loan payments. I didn't send in extra money each month to pay down the principal. Instead, I pushed any extra money into a bank savings account. My plan was to get near the finish line and then make one large lump sum payment to end the pain. Eventually that day came, 6 years later. It took more than 6 years for me to pay off my student loans. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. I defeated the debt monster, and I hope that you can do it too. Good luck to all of us.